What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about one very interesting company that we've talked about many times. Sold it today, made an awesome trade, over 400% return in just a couple months. And we're going to be talking about the other companies that we bought with those returns. I'll talk about how much I made. I'll tell you guys exactly how much. It wasn't that big of a position, but on a 400% gain, it was a nice little chunk of change. So let's get straight into the video. I also want to say thank you so much, guys, for getting Departure Stocks to 500 subscribers. We're at 515 subscribers now, and I will continue to pump out the awesome content on that channel. So head over to Departure Stocks if you didn't get a chance already. We will be posting another new video on that channel today, a little bit more specifically about gold and a little bit more about the companies that I bought. But in today's video, we'll be talking about them as well as that 400+% gainer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Last but not least, guys, if you do support me in the channel and all of the videos, there's two quick things. You guys know the drill. The first thing is to explode that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time, helps my videos so very much. And I noticed that we've been getting a few more subscribers recently, so it's nice to see the subscriber growth pick back up. For some reason, a while back there, YouTube didn't like me for some reason. I wasn't getting as many views, as many likes, as many comments and subscribers, but we seem to be back in the good books for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe my stuff's more interesting, maybe the trends are changing, but anyways, things are going good. Let's get this channel to 30,000 subscribers. We're almost at 29.8. So that means you guys have to cash that subscribe button and ring the market bell for notifications. And let's get straight into this video. Also wanted to say, guys, if you want to jump straight to, if you want to get straight to it, use the timestamps. They're right down there in the description. Doc does a really awesome job of the timestamps. Now we're going to talk about comment of the day first. Vern Dways. Gold and silver will take off big time when governments who are frost to pump tons of money into the economy. Very large infrastructure spending coming. Patience is a virtue. So nice to see you guys maintaining your long-term outlook on gold and silver. Next comment of the day goes to John Sebastian Labie. Lexigene starting sales this week. They deserve a shout out. Things are going to be moving quick from here, and we will take a look at that stock. Actually, guys, we have talked about Lexigene on the channel before. The chart looks not too bad. That is a great point to bring up, so keep Lexigene on your watch list. And then last comment of the day goes to Mutant Ref. I'm looking at other commodities outside of metals. A recent investment was in cane as sugar will spike. The world is addicted. So that's not a bad idea. And we might want to take a look at that on Departure Stocks. So that's it for comment of the day. Thank you so much for all the awesome comments, guys. Actually, sorry, we want to do one more comment of the day. Bo Christensen. Hey, Aaron, what happened for DSV hold? It's a pain in the butt right now. And I agree. The stock hasn't performed that well. I actually added to it today around $1.60, I believe it was, or in the 150s. I was very happy to add some to 150. And that stock I'll be holding until silver either crashes, which I don't think it's going to. That would obviously result in the stock crashing as well. Or, silver goes to fresh all-time highs, which I think is inevitable over the next couple years. So I'll be holding on to Discovery Metals for the long term, not to mention mid-2021, they've got their new estimate coming out in terms of, I believe it's their updated resource estimate. They've got tons of drilling going on. So I'm just holding that into 2021, and I'll continue to buy on the dips. If we see more weakness, I'll probably just continue to buy it. So that's my thoughts for that company. Okay, so next thing, guys, Departure Stocks. I'm going to remind you one more time, check out the new channel. I will be posting a video today. I haven't decided on the topic, but we will have something to do with the stocks that we bought. It will be an interesting video, and yesterday's video was really great. So we'll gold and silver bounce. We did some technicals, and one viewer requested stock to watch. So request some topics. If I see them in the comments on any of these videos or on Departures Capital, I might just go and make a video if you guys give me a really good topic. So drop those comments below. Let me know what you want some new videos on, some new topics, and let's get straight into it. So we're going to give first some commentary on gold and the markets, as these are your market minutes. And then we'll be talking about that one stock that I sold today. Finally, I looked at the charts. I said, holy smokes, I can't believe this thing's up 420%. I'm taking my profits and running. Not to say that I don't think it's going to run further, but anyways, guys, let's see what's going on in the markets. And it's been a choppy day. We've seen some green. Looks like the Dow's going back into the red. The Nasdaq's leading the way. Tesla's in the green again, hitting fresh 52-week highs. I don't know how much longer this thing can run. Don't even get me started on the electric vehicle price action that's going on in the market. We're going to call it price action. We're not going to offend anyone and call it a bubble. The Dow slipped Thursday as investors weighed up strength in tech against weakness in value amid concerns over the economy on signs of a slowdown in the labor market and surging global illness cases. So I don't know, guys. There was this rotation going into value. Now there's some, worries, and it's going back into tech, and it needs to go into gold. Like, this is crazy. We should just be seeing people pile into gold, in my opinion, right now. But anyways, guys, I'm just a gold bull. I'm just a stubborn gold bull. So let's take a look and see what's going on the gold markets now, and then we'll get into that company. It's coming up just a couple more minutes, but I want to update you guys on gold. So gold and silver future prices are lower in mid-day US trading, but have bounced from their daily lows. The metals could not catch a bid today despite a bit keener risk aversion seen in the marketplace late this week. So I wanted to say that in terms of the move in gold, we did in fact touch 1950. Now the dollar is finally lower. It's traded down pretty much all afternoon, hoping to sink into the close. Couldn't break out from 92 to 93, and I'm happy to see it sliding. I want to see the dollar tank. I really want to see it. It's looking good. The dollar is making lower highs, and right now lower highs. So let's just fall through the floor. Gold needs a run. And sorry, guys, that's a super biased opinion, but massive ETF selling is hurting the gold price. So I want to talk about this real quick, just to update us. A significant wave of selling in the gold-backed exchange-traded funds market has been weighing on the precious metal, which continued to lose ground on Thursday. So this is some important information from the analysts. So at the time of writing, December COMEX futures were down 1%. Gold came under pressure once again yesterday evening after having previously recouped earlier losses. This morning sees it trading at only $18.60 per ounce. Massive ETF selling is continuing to weigh on gold. Gold ETFs tracked by Bloomberg registered further outflows of 10 tons yesterday. So gold ETF holdings continue to fall as potential vaccines drive risk on sentiment. With this, net outflows over the last week have been over 1 million ounces. This is good. Gold's getting oversold, I think. There have been several similar reports in the meantime, including yesterday. It appears some market participants assume that governments and central banks will already return to a more prudent fiscal and monetary policy next year, which is why they're selling gold. In our opinion, this expectation is likely to be proven wrong. They see gold trading in the $1,800 to $1,900 range. I think so too. TD Securities also said that investors, should know that this vaccine news is actually good for gold in the long term due to rising inflation expectations. It is worth recalling that the driver of investment inflows into precious metals has ultimately been sourced from a powerful impulse lower in real rates. In this lens, the vaccine will ultimately be a boon for gold bugs, helping strengthen inflation expectations without immediate implications for central bank policy. Gold will remain an attractive investment despite recent ETF selling, the strategist added. So yeah, we're watching 1850. We hope it holds 1850. We've got a couple quick more opinions on gold, some positive news on gold. Degussa sees gold price rising to 2,500 by mid-2021 as central banks continue to print money. So I think it's just a matter of time before, things go on. The economy is not yet back on its feet, operating at full capacity. With cases surging and lockdowns actually happening, yes, the market is forward thinking. We will get to that point, but in order to bridge that gap, I do feel like we will have to add more stimulus, which is why gold's taking a breather, but I do feel like, we're in for some more price action into the end of the year. We still have November, the rest of November and December, so that is, quite a bit. Still got about 6 weeks left in this year. So who's ready to end 2020? I sure am. So gold market continues to hold critical support above 1850 per ounce, but shifting investor sentiment following positive vaccine news in the last 2 weeks created a significant pressure on the precious metal. However, one European precious metal firm does not expect a vaccine to significantly change the course of the global economy. No doubt there is a great deal of uncertainty about the future course of the world's economic and financial developments. However, it appears that the savvy investor has quite some reason to expect that interest rates will remain very low in the foreseeable future simply because overall indebtedness has become too high. Central banks are unlikely to withdraw their support for the economies and financial markets. So what does this mean? What do they see? Degussa remains cautiously optimistic on gold's long-term potential even as a precious metal currently struggles to attract new investors. That's what we're trying to do, guys. Let's create some more interest in gold. So share this video with your friends and family. In the report, the precious metals firm said it sees gold prices rising to $2,500 per ounce by mid-2021. The analysts said that they see a top range around $2,780, with a low-end range coming in at $2,310. So I mean, I'm happy with anything above $2,000 per ounce, because the way I've positioned my portfolio, I've positioned my portfolio to do well anywhere from, let's say, $1,500 to $2,000 gold. So anything above 2,000 is icing on the cake. I do think that 2,500 is a reasonable long-term target for gold, and then we're kind of just gonna bounce around somewhere in the 2,000s. I think that gold should already be above 2,000, but of course there's manipulation in the market. So potential 30% upside, 30% upside in gold. I think that creates a very positive environment for a lot of the exploration stage mining stocks, the near-term producers, the large cap producers. It's just a profitable environment with gold above 2,000. Even above 1,800, it's still a profitable environment. So I wanted to talk about Bluestone Resources now. We've talked about this company a long time ago, but they finally released some new results, and Bluestone drills bonanza grades of up to 1,380 grams per ton gold at Cerro Blanco. So this is one of the companies that I bought back into today. I saw these results and I said, holy smokes. Bluestone Resources reports additional high-grade drill results received from the ongoing drill program in the south zone of Cerro Blanco. 5 drill rigs are operational both in the underground workings and on the surface. These results continue to confirm the continuity and high grade of the epithermal vein style mineralization, including several bonanza grade intercepts and the highest ever gold assay received in the project's history of 1,380 grams per ton at 1.2 meters. This exceeds the previous assay of 674.8 grams per ton and 2,863 grams per ton over 1.3 meters published in last week's release. So wow, holy smokes, guys. Looked into the company. The Lundin Family Trust owns over 25% of them, so that is exciting. And the last thing before we talk about that one stock that we sold, and I'm sorry it took so long, guys, but I just had so much to read and say about gold. I wanted to talk about that. So there was lots of talk, and this video got a ton of views on Kitco about the death cross for gold, which is essentially when a longer term moving average crosses with a shorter term moving average. So in this case, they're talking about the 100-day moving average and the 50-day moving average, and they did in fact cross, and gold did in fact plunge right to the level that this guy said. But he said a sharp drop was going to come. We were sliding all week and we bounced off 1850 yet again today. But what it looks like is that that level of support is holding for now. So fingers crossed it holds. I sure hope that we hold 1850. If not, then a move down to the 200-day moving average is probably what's going to happen at 1790. But for now, watching 1850, and it's looking like investors are getting excited about once again bouncing off of 1850. So we'll see what happens, guys. But long story short, sharp drop coming. I mean, shout out to Kitco for making awesome videos. But in terms of this video, I think that we've already seen that sharp drop, and it might not have been as sharp as what we expected. Now, if we did drop to 1790, then I think that that would be a sharp drop, but I think we would need some kind of catalyst for that to happen. So anyways, let's get into the stock that we sold. And oh my gosh, guys, it was TAT. So I saw TAT running all week. I was kicking myself for not adding more, buying more. I had a very small position in one of my portfolios of just $1,000. So I bought $1,000 worth of TAT. I believe it was like way back a couple months ago, back there in the summertime, around 80 cents. So right around the start, I rode the first wave up, thought about taking profits, didn't do it. And then this started to run again, and I saw it up another 11, 12% today. And I said, holy smokes, TAT has performed phenomenally. We've made lots of videos with them. We've done a bunch of sponsored videos for them, and I believe we still have about 2 more videos to go. So I'm waiting to update you guys, maybe do another interview with their CEO. But personally, I thought, it was time for me to take some profits. I would love to see this thing pull back again so I could buy back in. But this was one that I missed. I was kind of upset, but I was still happy that I had my shares from 80 cents and I made 420%. So I believe it was just over $5,000. And then we're going to be talking about what we did with that money as well. So yeah, 2 awesome trades so far. Else Nutrition was awesome, month over month 56% gain, and then TAT over the last I want to say 4 to 5 months, or maybe 6 months, less than 6 months, 420% gain. So anyways, guys, I feel like TAT's gonna continue to run. They've got lots of potential. They're just getting started with sales. At the rate this company's moving, it could be a double-digit stock at some point, but like every run, we will see pullbacks, and that is healthy. So what did we do with the money now? So I did reinvest it, and one of the companies that I added to, surprise, was Fosterville this morning. I was looking at it around 280, picked up just a couple shares. Kirkland Lake was the biggest addition to the portfolio. I saw this thing slide all month, essentially. We slid from over $75 per share down to almost $50. So I think Kirkland Lake is going to find some support around $50, but I didn't want to waste any more time, especially if gold does make a heavy bounce. So that was the largest addition to the portfolio, at least in terms of dollar value. Kirkland Lake. Discovery Metals was another one. I saw this in the morning dip below $1.60, and I was like, wow, I didn't know if we would get these prices again. So added a little bit to Discovery Metals. And then the last company we added to was Tourmaline Metals. So essentially, I'm just buying a lot of the companies that I've already been talking about for quite some time. But Tourmaline dropped to 85 cents today, and I had to pick up a little bit more. So yeah, overall, once again, sold growth for more gold and silver stocks, and really making a bet on this sector, hoping that it plays out. So we're going to go a little bit more in depth on the other channel, guys. So I will save that for the other channel. I just wanted to, give you guys an update on gold, give you guys an update on that one stock that we did in fact sell. But for all of my people who do hold TAT right now, I still think that it has tons of potential. I'm not saying that now's the time to sell. I'm just saying that I saw that one position from 80 cents to $4.15, and I was ready to make the switch just because precious metals were down, TAT was up. I was thinking to myself, all right, it's time to switch things around. But best of luck to all my TAT shareholders, and we will have more updates. Let's get into the charts now, and then that will be it for the video. So, Body and Mind, Delta 9, and Charlotte's Web, 3 biggest gainers on the day. Crows Beverages, Zenabis, and MedMen, 3 biggest losers in the green sector today. Let's take a look at the dividend stocks. We are in fact seeing Extendicare, Bank of Montreal, and Savaria Corporation, 3 biggest gainers. Extendicare continues to run. That stock is up like almost a full dollar. It's up over $1 from $5 to $6.30. So retirement homes rallying back. Now let's take a look at the gold and silver sector, and Fosterville is the biggest gainer on the day, followed by Bluestone Resources and Tourmaline Metals. Geez, the 3 stocks that I bought. What's going on there, guys? 3 biggest losers: Kootenay Silver, Endeavour Silver, and Wheaton Precious Metals. 3 biggest losers on the day. Now in terms of tech stocks, we are in fact seeing Virgin Galactic, Tesla hit fresh 52-week highs. Congratulations to all my Tesla shareholders, even if I don't know, I think that's pretty crazy. MindMed hitting fresh 52-week highs yet again today. Let's see if we can get a green close. We've got about 17 minutes left. And then stocks to watch for 2020. We are in fact seeing Moderna, Wells Fargo, and Carnival, 3 biggest gainers. Tilray, Brookfield Property Partners, and JNUG down just 1 to 2%. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to drop some comments below. We're out of here. Always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.